Norwood has won the toss. They're going to defer. Hopkinton's going to go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Murray Field at Norwood High School for tonight's TBL matchup between the visiting Hillers of Hopkinton and your Norwood Mustangs. At this time, we ask that you please rise, remove your hats as we honor America and those that serve to protect her with the playing of our national anthem, tonight performed by the Norwood High School Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Steve Conan.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Murray Field here at Norwood High School. We're here to watch the Mustangs host the Hopkinton Hilltoppers?
Hillers, I believe they are.
Hillers now. All right, my name's Ed Hickey. I'm joined, as usual, by Jimmy Cady, and we had a great game last time we were here, 2 weeks ago. Huh?
Yeah, Norwood beat Holliston, and of course, Norwood's now ranked 4th and Holliston 3rd. We're trying to figure that one out.
Okay.
The beautiful night for football.
Right.
70 degrees,
Perfect.
No wind to speak
Right.
of.
All right, Norwood won the toss, deferred. Notice that Oliveira back, number 23, the freshman, to kick off.
See on the screen there, Hopkinton's ranked 19th in Division 4.
Right.
Norwood 4th. Should be a close game, though.
Squib-type kick. Fielded by number 2 for Hopkinton. He's going to just take it out of bounds right around the 30-yard line. Yeah, we've had good and bad in the last 2 weeks. Norwood was on the road. They had a nice win against Ashland, fairly easy win. And then last week, it was sort of disappointing, but Westwood, I went to the game. I don't know how Westwood has lost 2 games. They played terrific. Really played well. And I talked to Coach Manny Lopes, and Westwood Norwood is very important for Westwood. It's a big game. It's almost like their Thanksgiving Day rivalry. So, all right, from the 30, handoff to number 2, sweeping to the left. The defense does a nice job. It looks like number 7 will be the quarterback, Jimmy.
Julian Ravad.
Ravad. He's a junior. They don't have a senior quarterback. You picked up on the fact that they sent out 3 captains, but one of them was in a sling. So,
The wide receiver captain, Petruni.
yeah.
Looks like he's on the DL.
Norwood on that, and to go along with that, Norwood gets Ryan Keneally back, and that will help them. He's the big defensive back and wide receiver.
Oh.
Pass, that risky pass to Wire.
That was close to a pick six. Number 9 for Norwood jumped that route, and it looked like he had it picked off, but just out of his grasp.
So he picked up about 7 on the play, and it's going to make it a 3rd and a long 2 for Hopkinton. We'll give you the lineup as we go along here, but it seems they can make a stop here and force a punt here in the first quarter. He's going to pitch it. Well, he's got a nice job there by number 12 who come in initially. Norwood. Nice play there by Chris Grenham. It was a penalty here, Jimmy.
I thought it was a block in the back. It looked like on.
Right. Norwood will decline it and bring up a 4th and about 4.
Years past, we've seen Hopkinton throw a lot of different formations at Norwood. They like to run a lot of option plays, and they do the wing tee too.
I think they have, yes. They've had some big teams, so they've gotten behind that big line with that wing tee and pounded the ball. They'll do that with Batuga and his gang on defense. All right, Lockie, the sophomore, back to handle this punt. He calls for a fair catch around the 35, and he makes it.
Pretty steady back there. He
really is.
He makes all the catches. Very aggressive.
Yeah, for a sophomore, he's not afraid at all. He moves right up, and there's a lot of coaches from Belichick on down to, particularly I remember Tom Lamb was adamant about that. If you can catch it, please get it. Don't let it roll, and Lockie does a good job of that. So Mahoney is going to be the quarterback for Norwood. He's in the pistol formation. Dwyer, who ran for 4 touchdowns against Westwood last week, he's the back, and he's going to take a pitch. And he has a nice gain.
Still going.
Actually broke a tackle. I don't know if they can catch him. He's got some real speed, and he goes the distance on the first play of the game. What a run by Dwyer.
It looked like he had 0 running room to begin with. They just kept on his feet and broke free at the last minute.
Yeah. 64 yards on the first play of the game. A simple toss to the right. And he had some good blocking initially and about 15 yards downfield.
See it on the replay here.
Here it is.
Right there, they had him stopped.
They have him at about midfield, yeah.
He had him collared.
But he outraces number 12, and it couldn't get a better start. Papadopoulos on for the extra point. And the lefty is good. So with 2.5 minutes into the game, and it has jumped out 7-0 here.
I think our viewers are going to be very happy that the pep band is here tonight. Yeah. They can't hear us.
Right.
Droning on.
Right. I'm sure most people turn the volume down or off. Well, they might keep it on when Steve Conant's group, but once we start talking, you're right. That's enough. So, yeah, I thought that last game we did, I'll tell you, that was as good a game as definitely we've ever done. I'm not saying that it's the best game Norwood ever played, but it was an exciting game, and Mahoney was just terrific in that game. All right, there's another squib kick, and number 2 picks it up again. Now he's going to try to get it outside. Number 54, Jimmy.
Yep.
Who else? Right? He's terrific on coverage there. Jay Merritt. And again,
He's earned some regular playing time,
I
too,
would think
over
so.
that.
Right.
He has been in there more.
Yeah, you can see this, and there's Merritt down there, right around the 30-yard line. He drags
Another
him down.
big hit, too, by number 4 also in
Yeah,
on
who
that.
came in there? Who's that? Griffin?
Griffin
Yeah,
Kelly,
Griffin Kelly, the
cornerback.
D-back. Yeah. All right, just about the 30 again, just over the 30. And there's a quick pass.
Again. There it
Dearborn
is.
picks it off. Dearborn is gone. About 35 yards. He read that perfectly. All right.
Followed the quarterback's eyes, who was looking that way the whole way.
Yeah.
That's a great start for Norwood, 13-0.
Brian Dearborn, all right, the junior wide receiver and
Look
D-back.
at this.
You read
jumped
this.
that.
Oh,
Just like number
Perfect
9
play.
did previously.
yeah. He made the play and walked into the end zone. So Papadopoulos.
There you go.
All right, with Dearborn holding, all right, out of the snap from Wyman, the captain. Good snap. Papadopoulos is good again. So we're not even 3 minutes into this game, Jimmy, and it's 14-0. You know, it's funny. I talked to Manny a little bit last weekend after that loss, and he had a couple of interesting comments. He said, thank God that we didn't have that game, to play that type of game in 2 weeks, which he meant the first round of the playoffs. And I told him, I said, this is the most challenging week, I think, for a coach like him to see if he can bring the team back. And no doubt he has done that the first 3 minutes of the game. He and his staff have the Mustangs look like they're prepared tonight as well as any game. There's another squibber, and again, this is going to be picked up by number 10. And again, 54, Merritt makes that tackle.
Okay, Griffin Kelly, too, again.
Yeah. And they bring it out. They get about an extra 10 yards. They're out around the 41-yard line, their own 41, Hopkinton.
Yeah, if Norwood wins this, guaranteed a home game in the playoffs, first game.
I would think so,
Maybe
right?
even.
Yeah. Yeah.
Winning.
Yeah. All right, so Hopkinton's had it twice, and
Almost picked off twice.
right, you got to stop. All right, the junior quarterback, Rivard, he's going to pitch it to the tailback, number 2. And, right side of their defense does a good job over there. It's like number 12 there in on the play for Norwood. That's Chris Grenham. He's a junior. Looks like he's playing some, perhaps, linebacker spot there.
Crowd filtering in. A little late arriving. There was parking issues out front. There was another couple of events going on.
Yeah. All right, so a 2nd and 7 for the Hillers. Number 2 is going to be in motion. He's going to take that handoff. Mahoney and Dearborn are there right around midfield, so I think he's the running back, number 2, who seems to be their number 1.
Shy of the first down.
Right, Bellafato, he's a senior running back and D-back.
It strung that play out pretty
Yeah.
good. Still gained some yardage, but
All right. Well, they need a yard, Jimmy. They're right at the midfield marker here. We look out there, number 77, the captain, Jason Gerard. Boy, he's a big right tackle for Hopkinton. Let's see if they run behind him here. They have three receivers to the left and only one to the right here on the third shot. And again, the pitch to the left. And Norwood's there.
he doesn't get it.
Who made that tackle? That was a great. Was that? Yeah,
That's
Lockey.
Lockey's playing,
Terrific play by the sophomore.
getting some regular time.
Yeah. Yeah, in as a D-back, he threw him for a 1-yard loss, and it looks like going to force another punt as they have almost 2 yards here right around midfield to gain. So they're going to punt here. Number 11 back to punt here for Russell Perryman with Lockey standing right around his own 20-yard line. Good snap, perfect snap. And Perryman has a nice high kick. Lockheed's going to call for a fair catch and catch it right at about the 20.
And Norwood will run its second play from scrimmage coming up.
Not bad when you're up 14-0. You can see on the screen there the advanced. What's that, Jimmy?
Just a moth that's bothering
pet
us.
moth is in here, right? All right, so you can see with 6:42 left, it looks to extend their lead here. Mahoney will come out as the quarterback.
He better be careful. I heard you didn't have supper yet tonight.
What, the moth?
Yeah.
You're right. All right, so we got Dwyer in the pistol, but he's also got a blocking back, probably Batuka. All right, Drew Batuka. And Dwyer's going to...
Mahoney keeps it.
Mahoney's going to keep it, and he's got a nice gain. He makes a nice move.
See you
and
later,
he's
I
out
think.
there, too. He's going to cut back. He's got some speed.
Oh, nice play
great
by
play
44.
by 44. Thought Mahoney might take it. That's their captain, Carlos Linton.
Yeah, he didn't
back.
give up on the play. Could easily have. He originally missed the tackle up further back by the line of scrimmage.
See that play. Here's the replay. Mahoney takes it.
Oh, that's the other touchdown.
Watch.
Here we go.
Here it is. Faked into the line, faked me out, and then Mahoney made some nice moves. And he has enough speed to get down that sideline. Here he's going to try to cut it across.
See 44
That's
coming
terrific
from way
play
back.
by Linton to come back there.
He's probably like a middle linebacker.
Right. All right, from the 35 of Hopkinton, and the pitch is going to be to Dwyer to the left. He's going to cut back in. He's running hard. He doesn't get brought down until he's
late hit out of bounds too, I think.
Late hit. Yeah, he's knocked out of bounds at about
might be on 44.
At about the 27-yard line. A nice gain of 8 yards by Dwyer, but a flag was thrown there. Dead ball.
Oh, it's on
personal
Norwood.
foul against.
Or is it on both teams?
No,
Couldn't
I
tell.
don't think so.
Oh, just Norwood.
Against Norwood. I don't know if
Looked like a late hit out of bounds, but
might have been something said. But it's going to march Norwood back to their own. To the Hopkinton 42-yard line, and it was a dead ball foul, so it is a second down. That play counts. All right, so Batuka is a lead back beside Mahoney for Dwyer. On second, and looks to be about 18 yards to go here. Long count, and Mahoney's going to look to the right, throw an easy
wide open
pass, and Keneally's open, and he's going to pick up a first down. Picked up about 20 yards on that play. Nice easy pass that Mahoney found the returning Ryan Keneally. They missed him last week. As you can see, number 7 is a big, tall, rangy wide receiver and D-back. And
he was out with a left shoulder injury, I believe.
Yeah.
Norwood moving the ball at will at this point.
Yeah.
It's the full moon tonight.
All right, first down and 10 for Norwood at about the 24-yard line of Hopkinton. Mahoney's, again, going to hand to Dwyer, who's got a nice hole over the right side for about a 5-yard pickup. That line is anchored by the captain, number 57 for Norwood. I'm sorry, Danny Russo is the right guard, with the 52, the captain, their center, Ben Kelly. Kelly's out over the ball here. All right, 2nd and 5 for the Mustangs here. Mahoney's going to roll to the left. He's looking to pass, and he's got he's got Dearborn.
Ooh, almost.
His favorite receiver. He had him right at the goal line, but just
out
off
of
his
his
fingertips. Yeah.
He's going by the wrist. Looks like they're using the wristband method of play in the play calling instead of sending them in. Just sending them a signal, I guess.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator is Coach Wyman. His son, he's the father of the captain, one of the captains there. Right. For Norwood, number 64, T.J. Wyman. He's the big right tackle for Norwood. So Seth has sent the play in somehow, like you said, a little easier than coming all the way across. Tuca was in motion. He's to the left, and Dwyer is going to cut it up. He's going to get a first down.
Yeah.
Yep. Down to about the 12-yard line. So Mike.
Oh, they are moving.
Yeah, Mike Sheehan and the gang there, the chain gang, will move it down. So we got number 11 down for Hopkinton here. I think he was in on the tall. You're right,
to
Jimmy.
point.
That's whatchamacallit is filled in nicely.
Yeah.
Nice crowd there. Mostly the student section there.
To point out, I don't think he's in the game yet. 14 for Hopkinton is Nick Bedroli, whose father Mike played for Norwood, passed away, and Mike is in the Norwood High Hall of Fame.
Of course, a terrific player at Bentley, right?
Yep.
Still got some
He was
home run records.
baseball and
Football. Yeah.
His baseball, his number's been retired at Bentley.
And his son playing for Hopkinton.
Yep.
There you can see it, 3:46. Norwood looking to extend this 14-0 lead here. I think it's number 11 there that's down there, Russell Perryman. I think it was their punter, too. Let's see. Looks like it's a leg injury there. He's being helped there by a couple of the staff members. Norwich comes in here pretty healthy, although we did note that number 20, Max O'Brien, has had a nice year for Norwood as a linebacker and running back, is not suited up tonight. And number 17, Noah Moreau, is not with his pads on either. So Norwood pretty healthy, getting Keneally back, but they have a couple of guys not playing tonight. All right, Kelly comes out. Norwood's going to have wide receivers Dearborn and Keneally to the left and Curran far to the right. Again, Norwood's going to have that pistol-type formation with Bartuka as the lead back. And there goes Dwyer, and he drives down close to the 5.
Tough to bring down.
He does. Oh, there's another flag. Another flag there. Yeah.
6 for Norwood was having a little.
Huh? And 6 is Bartuka, of course,
was
junior linebacker.
Engaged with a Hopkinton player on the left side. I don't know if that's the penalty, but.
All right.
It's like another personal foul.
Pushing the back, I think. Norwood had driven to the 5, and this penalty should probably take him back to the 15 or so. Yeah, a 10-yard penalty, so Norwood should be first down. Yeah, first and 10 for Norwood from the 15. They got to get just inside the 5. So it's a little more than 10 yards here on first down.
It's about 12, isn't it? Or
no. I don't know. I don't see that penalty. It's in the middle of the line, of course. Although the umpire throws that. So
if it was a hole downfield, it would have came back in the spot of the foul. Timeout for Norwood.
Coach Lopes decides to take a timeout. And we should give you the coaching staff for the Mustangs. Manny Lopes, of course, is the head coach. Seth Wyman is his offensive coordinator. His brother, Tony Lopes, is one of the assistants. Dave Bartuka, of course, works with the defense. Greg Arbogast is the special teams coach. Tommy Ellard, one of Norwood's fine quarterbacks from the past, works with the backs and the quarterbacks particularly. Jay Mahaffey, who's been on the staff for a number of years. And a couple of the young guys, T.J. George and Ron Marshalsea, fill out the staff. And I was talking to Jack Tolman, who told us that Norwood doesn't field the JV team, actually, but they have a combined team, mostly freshmen, and the staff as a whole takes the freshman group. The freshman coach from last year, Tom Carey, the last few years, I guess, has changed his position, Jimmy, down at the police department. So.
And Kevin McDonough, Jr.
Young Kevin, yeah. All right. Mahoney faked that and didn't fool the
so another
number 21 there.
Another option, run pass type.
Right.
Kept the ball, and there's absolutely no running room.
Danny
Lucky to hold
Bullis.
on to the ball.
All right, Danny Bullis played that well and threw Mahoney for a 1-yard loss there. So second, and we got about a dozen to go here for a first down. And we got a timeout here. All right, what's our issue here? We're sitting right beside the man on the clock. It seems like that might be the issue here. Referee's trying to figure this out. And, here he comes over to try to
communicate.
Huh?
Maybe add some time. 2:20.
Run down a little here, I guess.
It's a lot of rundown. 30 seconds.
Yeah. 2:20. Our man gets it. And we'll start the clock at 2:20. There it is. All right, so still second down, about 14 to go for the Mustangs here. They're deep in Hopkinton territory here. There's a pitch to Dwyer, and he, again, number 21, Bullis, is there, makes a nice play.
Come out inspired on this stand.
Yeah. Number 85 for Norwood into the game here. That's Dan Reen. He comes in. I imagine you can see this. Reen probably in for some passing offense here. Let's see. He comes out here. Curran and Reen to the right, and Keneally and Dearborn to the left. Dwyer is the lone back behind Mahoney, and he's going to fake it and give it to Dwyer, and he sweeps to the right. He gets hit hard, but he gets down.
Number 44, hit him hard.
Yeah, inside the. It's like he's inside the 10, right?
They haven't attempted many, if any, field goals this year, have they?
No.
So it looks like they're going to go for it at this point.
Right, fourth down, and they need about 6 or 7 for a first down. So who's down? Looks like Timmy Rose is down on the field here. We got a shot right there of the Norwood bench. The handheld camera by Timmy.
This is where he looks for Dearborn mostly. Look for him maybe in the corner of the end zone.
By far his favorite receiver. All right, so Norwood is a little confused here.
Yeah, they
probably
got to call
good thing to call a timeout here, and they do. All right, bring the whole offense over here.
2 men in motion at the same time to begin with.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I didn't get an update from Mike and Don O'Donoghue, but we see that the field hockey team is 15 or 16-1. I think they played again today. They have not lost in the TVL, and they'd be one of the top seeds in the field hockey playoffs that should be starting shortly. Probably one of the best teams ever.
Their only loss to the Walpole Porkers.
Yes, right. Now, I understand that number 22, Lockie's sister, I think set the all-time record recently. She's got 36 goals this year, I think, going into today's game. And unbelievably, I believe she's a junior. Sam here is a... is it Sam? Yeah, Sam is a sophomore, so they'll be riding her through the playoffs, hopefully. All right, fourth down for the Mustangs, and there's a fake. There's a pass that's intercepted. Right, number 4 makes the interception, but Norwood Looks like Russo makes that tackle. Right there at about the...
Tough to tell who he was aiming for.
Yeah. He didn't read that. He didn't see that linebacker move back, and there you can see it. Pretty easy play.
He's going for Dearborn.
Dearborn. I mean, if you watch any of the games, he generally likes to throw to Dearborn, and they've had some nice and big connections. But Hopkinton made a big stop here. If they had gone back down 21-0 here.
12 seconds remain in the first quarter. See another Norwood North figure coming into the stadium.
Who's that?
Paul Keofa.
Oh, there's a completed pass out near a first down.
As the riot breaks out in the stands, we know who caused it.
Was that an incompletion, I guess, huh? Evidently that was bobbled right on the sideline. Looked like he didn't quite pick that up, but looked like an easy completion, but it must have been bobbled. He was right on the sideline, so perhaps he stepped out of bounds. So brings up a 2nd and 10 from the 18 of Hopkinton.
Pretty near capacity crowd now. People standing actually in front.
Perfect night. You got no excuse tonight, huh? All right, 2nd and 10 for the Hillers. And Rivard gets hit hard. And
good pressure by...
Right. Who's that? That's number
Merritt?
54,
Yeah.
like you said. He's gotten some playing time now, Jay Merritt. After
That's
that.
the end of the quarter.
All right, so that is the final play of the quarter. No, a great first quarter. Within the first 3 minutes, they had a 14-0 lead, and they will go out here at the end of the first quarter, 14-0, and we'll be back.
See Merritt just manhandle his man and with great pressure on the quarterback.
Right. All right, so we'll be back for the beginning of the second quarter in just a few minutes. That was pretty good, huh?
See if she wants the Powerade. You're going to give it to me? You want the Powerade?
No.
As we start the second quarter, football team now sits at number 4 in the D4 power rankings after the loss last week to Westwood. And in the D3 power rankings, Hopkinton sits at number 19.
3rd down and 10 for Hopkinton. Nice pass right on the money there by Rivard there. Hooked up with number 5 there. Sam Pantera, a senior wide receiver. So a first down out to their own 35-yard line.
First meaningful gain on offense.
He threw that ball like he meant it there, Julian Rivard. He had him coming right across the middle. Number 13 for Norwood in the game to give Bartuka, looks like a little, or Dwyer rather, a little bit of a rest. That's Kesley Cadet, who's a Norwood punter. There's a pitch, and Norwood, nice play, and that's Bartuka in the backfield, going for a
Right at
shot
the
loss.
shoestrings.
Yeah. Lockie was there too, and tried to cut it up. Bartuka from his linebacker position makes an easy tackle there for him. Let's see this play here. There's a pitch. Lockie forces him in. There's Bartuka, and 54. Merritt was there if he had missed, but Bartuka doesn't miss very many tackles. All right, 2nd and 11 out of the pistol formation. And Rivard's going to roll and throw. Is that ball caught? No. knocked away by
Mahoney was there, and
Mahoney and Dearborn,
Dearborn.
maybe? Yeah. Good coverage. They were right there. But, boy, he throws the last two passes. He looks great throwing the ball. 55 for Norwood in the game there. And that's Nate Sue. Probably playing right over the nose there. Sue and Danny Russo there on defense. The big 56 there. Jared Tinlin, who plays the tackle position on offense, going both ways tonight. So 3rd and 11, and they're going to chase Rivard, and he's a little low with his pass. Tough pass, rolling to his left. Try to hook up with Pantera, but
that's probably the most difficult pass to throw, is that rolling to the left and throwing it as a righty.
And you mentioned that because we've had Mahoney has done
Mahoney
that quite
seems
a bit.
to like to do that.
Yeah, he does. And when he gets chased out of the pocket, he'll go to the left. A lot of folks, they're always going to, when they throw a righty, they're going to roll to the right. But anyway, it's going to bring up a punt from the 33-yard line of Hopkinton. Lockey back at his own 35. Again, a nice kick, and Lockey's going to make a fair catch. Comes up and gives Norwood decent field position at their own 37.
Yeah, punt has been their best offense, it seems. Hopkinton, they're not moving the ball. One first down?
Yeah, he had that nice pass there, in this previous thing. Is that crowd you're talking about, Jimmy?
That's one of the best things they've done is to install the lights. After many years, Norwood was the only team that didn't have Friday night games. That puts the whole league in line with the Thursday or Friday night games this year.
I tell you, it was a good crowd of Norwoodites last week over there in Westwood, I noticed, too. So, yeah. A man in motion here for Norwood. Mahoney's going to take it. He's going to give to Dwyer, who gets outside, and he breaks a tackle and gets into Hopkinton territory at about the 46-yard line. Why ever get tackled on the first hit?
Oh, he's tough to bring down. I mean, he's got to be approaching about 700 yards, I'd say, this year.
Yeah. Well, as you can see this play here, and you can see he's going to get hit right here. He's going to drag guys for another almost 10 yards. I think he had probably close to 250 yards last week against Westwood, and I think you were the one that said that against Ashland that he had about just under 200. So you're right. I mean, he's got all of that. He's going for a 1,000-yard season also. All right, he's in the backfield behind Mahoney in the pistol formation. And Mahoney's going to look to throw, and now he's going to shake off a tackler and get down the sideline for a nice gain.
Well, 11 gave him a decent block to get some yardage out of that play.
Curran.
Yeah. There's a flag
flag
downfield.
there? Yeah. Was that a penalty on that block, I wonder?
I don't know. He was facing his man.
Yeah,
got him.
Blocking the back, they say.
Thought he was facing him. Let's see.
You'll be able to see it. See Mahoney. He's going to roll to the right. Those blacks are.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
The man had turned around.
All right. Once he turns on like that, you got to let it go. So, we're going to replay first down and first and about 17 here. They're back in their own territory, the Mustangs. Mahoney going to give to Dwyer again. He looks for a hole, but number 12.
Oh, got him by the jersey. Wasn't letting go.
Masinowitz. No? Sky. Too long a name for me.
Let's see.
It's got 10 or 12 letters there. That's too much for me.
Marchanowski.
What did you say there?
Marchanowski.
Oh, very good. Yeah, so he made the tackle anyway, number 12, and it's going to have a 2nd and 12 here. Right. Kelly out over the ball again. Dwyer's in the backfield by himself. Now it's got wide receivers to both sides, and number 85 in motion, right to left. And there's a pitch to Dwyer, and he's going to cut back. And not going to fool Hopkinton. Number 57 there made a nice play. Staying home, Sean Baker. Dwyer tried to make something out of nothing, and he didn't. Wasn't able to pick up any. All right, so you can see this play. Couldn't get outside on the left there, so we tried to
12 blew that play up.
Yeah, reverse the field, and it just didn't work. So Mustangs are going to have a 3rd and long here. It looks like they got about 16 or 17 to go here. And otherwise, we'll have to punt for the first time. All right. Neely and Dearborn are right in front of us, to the right of Mahoney, and to the left also. Passing formation. And he's going to fake it, and it's going to be a quarterback draw, and he's got a big gain down,
of speed
down the sideline. They can't get him, and he goes the distance. All right. No flag. It looks like it's a touchdown.
He's got a second gear that just
does.
He's just moseying around, and then boom, he's gone.
Right. No pass play there. It was a quarterback draw all the way. Mahoney faked it to Dwyer, and you can see the play here. He is to the left a little.
Going, and there is the burst of speed right there. Right. He blows right by number 85.
Yeah, he does, and goes about 55 yards for the score. Papadopoulos adds the extra point.
3 for 3 today.
Yeah. You know what Mahoney reminds me of in that? A couple of years ago, Brian Matea.
Yeah, Matea had that extra gear.
You know, the guy thinks he's the defensive player, the linebacker, or the D-back, thinks he's in good position, and he is in good position. He just can't match the speed of what Matea brought to the table for the Mustangs, and now Mahoney the same way.
Matea plays, where does he play, up at Endicott?
I think he does, yeah. Boy, he could really run. Nobody's going to catch him. And you can see in that last touchdown for Mahoney, once he gets out there, tough to catch him. So with 7:14 left, now it extends to 21-0, and there's another squib picked up by number 3 this time, and he's got a good return out to his own 45-yard line. That's Pereira, all right, Christian Pereira for Hopkinton. It's a nice.
Obviously,
return.
That's their strategy, squib kicking all night. I've seen him kick before. He's capable of kicking it,
Yeah, I think so.
Standard way. Maybe just the coverage is when the running back, return man has a good head start.
Yeah, you're right.
He may have problems, so maybe they would just want to cut the field short, give them the extra yards, rely on their defense.
Yeah, a couple of men in there on the defensive line. All right. Long pass.
I think he caught it out of bounds, didn't
but
he?
he's out of bounds.
Yeah.
Good coverage for Norwood.
Referee right on top of that.
Like Dearborn and Lockey over there on the coverage. Norwood's got number 99, Zach Joseph.
Good grab, too, but he just took him out of bounds. Ooh. Yeah, his first left foot came down first.
Out. Right. So Joseph and number 58, Brandon Ramirez in. Spelling a couple of guys on the D line here.
With Griffin Kelly in for starting at the beginning of the year, not recently.
Yeah, there's a pass across his body again. He's there. Griffin. Oh, there's another flag.
Probably in
probably
on
back.
The offense, yeah.
Yeah. The umpire saw that. Of course, he's standing right in the middle of the field, and I imagine that will push Norwood, push Hopkinton back here.
They're already walking back.
Yeah. All right. Sort this out here, and second and 10 play. And, legal man downfield also, perhaps, or is it just one? Like they're trying to explain it to Coach Lopes, and he's.
Is the illegal man does that come with a loss of down?
I don't know. You gotta study up on that.
I know we should know the rules. Well, the Hopkinton crowd is silent tonight. They're usually very vocal, and they travel well for the road team.
It's a ways to travel. So I think it was two different penalties: a block in the back that they declined, and they took the legal man downfield. Whatever, it pushes them back to their own 40-yard line, and they need 15 yards, second down. Yeah. Now it's using more guys going both ways in this, going one way in this game, and using some of their younger players. Kesley Cadet, the punter, is in that linebacker here.
He's a junior.
Right.
Oh,
there's
throw.
A play, and it works. Keneally came up, but they used the halfback option play, and it worked for a 14-yard gain. Not quite a first down. Third down. And
see that unfolding before our eyes.
That's a nice play here. The wingback actually took it and found a open receiver there. And Griffin Kelly, after Keneally had made the initial hit, Griffin Kelly wrapped him up. So leading 21-0, the Mustangs, can they force another punt on a 3rd and 1, or would they?
I think
be
they
four
might
down?
want to go for it.
I think so too. Inside handoff, and number 4 breaks a tackle and makes a nice run for a first down down to the Mustang 40. I think that was Cadet that might have been in number 13 on that play.
It's a big first down for Hopkinton. You want to give the ball back. Their defense has been not torched, but big plays. It's
right. So Cadet last week, it had a safety. So now they got to kick it from their own 20. They decided to have Cadet punt it. He punts it over the Westwood deep men's head, and the thing almost rolled down to the end line. He kicked it 80 yards almost. I mean, this kid's got an unbelievable rate. And we've had some good punters. The Lukowski boys within the last 10 years or so. This kid can really. Nice play by the line there. All right, there's another penalty. The line judge saw that. Number 3, Pereira. Soon that'll be a hold.
A lot of flags tonight.
Yeah, it is. It's a hold, and Manny Lopes says, we'll take that. Push them back from there. That scrimmage from the 40. They threw the flag at about the 44, but it's a 10-yard penalty from the 40, which will bring them almost to midfield. And bring up a repeat of first down.
First down, Hopkinton. Ball on the Norwich 49-yard line.
Five minutes before halftime here, with a pretty comfortable 21-0 lead. But of course, they were up 20-12 at halftime last week against Westwood. All right. Well, legal procedure there. Long count.
Themselves in the foot here. It's just marching backwards.
Julian Ravad, the quarterback, had a long count, and somebody moved, so lose another 5 yards. So now they're at a 1st and 25, and they're back in their own territory at their own 46-yard line.
We don't know our schedule going forward the next 3 weeks, but
right.
we'll know it during the week.
See Bartuka out there in the middle linebacker spot, but he's got number 12, Chris Grenham at right linebacker, and Cadet at the left linebacker. Right, Rivera He throws that beautiful pass. Number 12 there. Brenham, along with Lockie, makes the tackle, and they pick up 15 yards there. Nice pass. 56 for now. Jared Tinlin will come into the game.
And end up 2nd and 10 after all is said and done.
Yep. Let's see, what you mentioned before, Manny's using some other players here. And some of the kids that we noticed on special teams are now found their way into the lineup and getting some scrimmage plays, which I think is probably a good idea.
Yeah, he's giving Dwyer some rest.
Right, 2nd and 10. Throws a again.
Yeah, he does kind of telegraph his throws.
Nice.
I mean, he stares the receiver down, so.
Got it there just in time to pick up 5, and it's going to be a 3rd and 5. I think that was Dearborn again.
He's got a strong arm, but
you're right. He has a little hitch there when he throws, and sort of winds it up, and he lets it loose. But those cornerbacks are reading that and coming up to make the play. All right, 3rd and 5, and I think you're right, Jimmy, that this would be 2-down territory for Hopkinton here. Trailing 21-0, they need a score. All right, Rod straight back, and he's on the money. Ooh, good hit there.
Tuca dislodged the receiver from the ball.
Number 5, Pantera was there, but you're right. Big hit for Drew Bartuca from the linebacker position.
That was going to be a first down.
Yeah.
You'll see it here. Nice strong throw.
Up in the air. Bartuca saw that ball out there, and he knocked it away. Nice play by the junior linebacker. So, Hopkinton's got a big play here, 4th and 5. I don't think they want to give Norwood the ball back with 3 minutes here before halftime. Scrimmage from the Norwood 35-yard line. Rivard's going to take it. He's going to fake. He's got a little pressure. He's on the money there, I think, for a first. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Right on the
10-yard gain, number 5. Okay. Sam Pantera. Yep. So a 10-yard gain for a first down there. You can see Lockie was there, but he went down and kept
onto it.
Yep, kept it in a good place for that. All right, Kelly in here on the defensive line for Norwood. Kelly and Russo, 2 of the offensive linemen at the end positions here for the Mustangs. And there's a handoff to number 4. Norwood had it there. Number 7, Keneally, comes up, wraps him up for the hit, and I don't know, a gain of anything there, huh? No. Right at the line of scrimmage.
Must have a fairly full complement of timeouts left, Hopkinton.
I would think so. It's a Hopkinton cheerleader squad. Because Norwood's on the other end there. All right, out of the pistol again. The Rod, he's going to roll to the right. All right, he's got a man out in the flat, but nice stick there and a good tackle by Dearborn. Is that Dearborn? I think so. Yeah, Brian Dearborn came up nicely and made that tackle, short tackle. And as you said that, Jimmy, Hopkins decided to use one of their timeouts. Won't see a better tackle than that.
Oh, it's been tackling well tonight.
They have been, yeah. You got anything else to read over there?
I do. Well, we got Thanksgiving coming up,
we do.
As you know.
Yeah.
If you're already planning your meal.
Are you cooking this year?
Am I cooking?
Yeah. Yeah.
Roach Brothers might be cooking
there
this
you
year.
Go. They say it's the 94th time in program history, right?
Yeah.
And we're going to be at home, which is good.
Don't forget to tune in Thanksgiving morning.
I know some of those folks, they like to...
Don't be at Lewis's and miss the game when the Mustangs take on the Dedham Marauders for the 94th time in program history.
Yeah.
NCM will be live. We have a big program for that day. And played right here at Norwood High School.
Yep.
10 a.m. start. We'll be on the air before that. Well, we won't, but the young broadcasters.
Jack Tolman and Bowie and
people with more polish than us will be on
right,
the air.
Ronnie Marshalsey. They have a big program, sort of like game day. All right, there's a handoff on a sweep by number 4. And Keneally, he's got to be careful. And
Somebody hurt his wrist there. That's Keneally.
He's got that shoulder injury there, and he had to put that in. But
Almost like he's grabbing his forearm, but
he does. His wrist, like it said, his left wrist. So Griffin Kelly comes in for Keneally, and he's coming over to the bench. It's too bad. Keneally is a senior captain. All right, so 4th down and 2 here for Hopkinton. There's a fake, a little pressure, and there's
That's
a pickoff. That's number
Lackey.
22, Lockey.
He's got
the
some
sophomore.
speed.
He does. He's going to get right. 73. Nice hustle there.
we got flags.
Got flags
in the back,
all over the place there.
Probably on the return.
Yeah. I hope it's not against Norwood. That's a foolish penalty. It is because Lockey was long beyond that flag.
Yeah, but it was post possession, so still be Norwood
No, it's
ball.
ball, but they didn't need to block that guy. Lockey was 25 yards beyond him.
I was focusing on Lockey, so
I didn't see
I
it
saw
either.
number 56 for Norwood was involved back there.
So Norwood would have had good field position out at their own 40. Instead, it will be
Probably within inside the 10 or thereabouts.
It is. They're marking it down to around the 7-yard line. So Norwood may just decide to run this out. There's only a minute and 2 seconds left before halftime.
Oh, with the speed in the backfield, they're always a danger to break a play. I mean, even if they're trying to run a simple running play.
Yeah, get either Dwyer or Mahoney outside, yeah. See, that was a heck of a play by number 73 for that. Because Lockey's a quick back. Al-Shibi, right? Abdul Al-Shibi, great hustle for Hopkinton to bring him down. All right, Mahoney, he's going to hand and give it to Dwyer, who gets a nice gain. Looks like he's got a first down out to the 20-yard line.
Ooh, forearm, and the ref let that go.
He was right in front of him.
21 through a elbow at least.
Yeah. Send it up a little with Batuka. All right, so a first down for the Mustangs. Clock runs with 40 seconds or so left.
Pull something out of their trick bag here.
Yeah, might. 2 wide receivers to the left and only 1 to the right. If they're going to throw to anybody, I imagine it's Dearborn. All right, Mahoney's going to roll to his left, and he's going to pull it down and take it over. He's still on his feet.
He's another one that's hard to bring down.
Right. Brings it over the 20 for a short gain, but that's going to probably be the last play of the half as the clock winds down. Norwood with some timeouts, but deep in their zone, they're happy with the 21-0 lead. So we're going to take a break here, and
strong showing by Norwood, that's for sure.
With that poor performance against Westwood last week in their back pocket, and they come out here and played a terrific first half. And we're going to take a break here while we have the halftime festivities, the cheer squads and folks. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Remind you that Norwood will get the ball with a 21-0 lead as we head to halftime. All right? We'll be back after that.
cheerleaders under the direction of a skilled buckman. High School cheerleader.
All right, attention Mustangs. It is now time to announce the Fall 2023 Homecoming Court. Let's give it up. Up first, we have Riley Sullivan. Up next, we have Bella Al-Bukhari. Next, Kiki Delamere. Coming up next, Trisha Lekowski. Up next, Colin. Colin's awkward. Up next, Colin Sanjanabo. Somewhere out there on the field, Maddie Mahoney. Not with us tonight, Heather Beck. And Bert Martier. And announcing our homecoming royalty, Kiki Delamere. And your QB, Maddie Mahoney.
We're back for the second half. No, a nice 21-0 lead, and they're going to get the ball. So what do we got to do? I don't know that we got to do a whole lot different.
What we can't do is let down, and I don't think the coach's going to let that happen. So,
No, I agree.
I'd like to see them score on this possession, get the ball back.
I think they can run the ball against this team, and not for necessarily huge gains either. They just run the ball and control it. All right, the kickoff brought back to about the 36-yard line.
Did that Reen? Was that Reen get that?
So either that or number 32 for Norwood, which would be Thomas Lynch. But Mahoney will come out and say Reen it was. So decent field position for the Mustangs, and I would think that they'd be happy to run the ball like they did in the first half.
Mahoney just crowned the homecoming.
Not only has he scored in touchdowns, but he's a homecoming king here too. All right, he's going to turn, reverse pivot, and give it to Dwyer, who might go. I don't know if they can catch him.
Oh,
no.
There's another speed demon for Norwood.
Right.
Oh, it was a block back that didn't have to be made.
How
And the
was
flag just came out. There was a block around the 10 from Norwood, I think.
Really? Because that's a
And
See,
he was long gone
right.
by that
There's
point.
no need to. Now we're having a discussion here. Is it a touchdown or is it?
Or was
over
it after he went into the end zone? I don't know.
Right. Talk to the referee, and we'll watch and see what he has to say.
They're already lined up for the extra point. So.
Right. So with 19 seconds into the second half, looks like it's going to be a touchdown.
Double out on sportsmanlike.
Yeah, and sportsmanlike for both teams after the touchdown. So
they accomplished what I asked them to do.
Yes.
Scored.
Dwyer went 63 yards.
Oh, that's a low one.
Papadopoulos sort of shanked that one. Looked like one of your golf shots from last week, Jimmy.
Actually, I played the best I have down in Myrtle Beach area.
You were down there. Yeah, I understand. Paul Dawson.
Yeah, Mr. Hoop Club. I met up with him.
Right. The originator and the founder of the Norwood Hoop Club. And Joel Sullivan, huh?
Joe.
Yeah.
One of the fans. Comes to most of our games here.
Yeah. We got word from Scott Murphy that he was sick tonight. So, all right. So Norwood can't start. I tell you, they couldn't start the first half much better. But 19 seconds for Dwyer to go 63 yards and extend their lead to 27-0 here.
Probably got 10 carries for close to 130 yards already.
Oh, easy. Yeah, I would think so. Yeah. There's a good long kick that goes into the end zone, which is a touchback. And
probably wise not even to field that one.
He hit that ball good, number 23 for Norwood, the freshman, Carlson Oliveira. No squib kick there. He drove that ball, and so they'll spot it on the 20-yard line. Hopkinton, first and 10 here.
We saw Keneally being worked on towards the end of the half. And
yeah, I don't like to see that.
I think he'll be out for the second half.
Yeah. They need him. Ryan is they missed him last week. You know, one reason, because of his speed and his height. Westwood had a number of tall receivers. There's a quick pass and good move to free up and get a couple of extra yards there, but Dearborn and Bartuka closed pretty well, and number 12, Grenham. Grenham's got a lot of playing time tonight and has been in on a lot of tackles. Right, number 12, Chris Grenham. He's a junior outside linebacker. See that play right there. Old George Yusevich would have said that was a host of tacklers. He was doing games both here and up at, in those days, I think it was Schaefer Stadium.
George is on the right side of the door at Cross.
Most of the time, yeah. All right, roll out to the right. And a
Oh,
good pass
intercepted.
for number 2 there. Picks it off for Norwood. And he's still in bounds. He's go. Oh, he almost went to the distance.
Ty Spooner.
Spooner, who has come back. He played a little last week. He's a junior. He was hurt, and he was out for 2 or 3 games. I know we didn't see him in the Holliston game. He made a nice move on that, cut in front, and made a nice return afterwards.
Now with this break, we got the newest edition of Norwood Digest is now airing. With host Jack McCarthy. He's at the Skating Club of Boston, the site of the Coakley Middle School construction, and right in the middle of Norwood Center, only on the October episode of Norwood Digest.
Norwood Digest.
There's Jack there. I think
Yeah.
he's recently retired from the school building administration. Wasn't he the president?
Yeah. I see that.
Norwood, the new Coakley being built.
Yeah. All right, Norwood first and goal from the 4-yard line to try to extend this lead. There's a handoff, and Dwyer is going to beat them to the corner for a touchdown. Another score for Dwyer.
You're untouched on that one.
Right. Must have been good if we see this. And must Must have been some good blocking on that left-hand side there. I don't know,
87,
87
the
there,
tight-
the
the
big
end.
tight end there. Joey Manning, who's back, he was hurt at the beginning of the year also. He's a big tight end, though, for Norwood. They don't use a tight end much, but here, see if we can see this.
Actually 56 with the
56.
block.
Right. All right, who's the
Is that Tinlin?
Tinlin, the tackle. Boy, Papadopoulos let loose with that.
Norwood gets a commanding 34-0 lead.
34-0 for Norwood. And now we'll see some of the, I imagine we'll see some of the other underclassmen playing a little bit here. Yeah, we can see this.
Speaking of the
There you go.
Coakley, they're going to have turf fields there, I believe,
Are they?
Yeah.
That'd be good, huh?
in the front. I think they're going to do the same thing they did at Norwood,
Yeah.
right? Build the school, then knock the other one down, put the fields where the current school sits.
Well, they
Did
go by
did,
there. Huh?
Oliveira kick that or Papadopoulos?
I thought it
That
was,
extra point.
I don't know, it looked like a righty.
Yeah, it was a righty. Papadopoulos was a
It was
lefty.
a
right?
lefty, right.
I think that
Maybe
was
let
Oliveira
do it,
kicked
huh?
that.
Yeah. Oh, you got a deep kick there, too, or down to about the
Changed their
12-yard
strategy.
line. Huh? Yeah.
They changed their strategy.
Oh, great coverage here by Norwood.
Strung him out. He's
Yeah.
out of bounds.
And they knock him out of bounds there. So, actually not a bad return for the Hopkinton Hillers, back to about the 30-yard line. I noticed Jack McCarthy down at the skating club there. And want to say hi to one of the
Volunteer.
the
Stevie
most-
Keith is down
Stephen
there. Right?
Keefe that's down there all the time. I mean, he's that guy Doug I know is the executive director, but Keefe does as much work as anybody down there, and they'll be looking for him to come back. He's down in Brewster recovering from a bit of a medical issue, but he'll be back. All right, fake into the line, and the quarterback there, Julian Rivard, picks up.
Not much running room for Hopkinton.
No.
All today.
Okay. So he's going to pick up 4 there. I should think that they might have to be careful here because Norwood seems to have a pretty good idea in their defensive backfield. Number 2, Spooner, is in the game there after his interception on the last series of down. He's playing the safety position with Lockey.
Yeah, he's taking over for Mahoney. They're going to give
Yeah.
Mahoney a rest.
Yeah. All right, Rivard looks to throw it, and he throws it deep.
Might even see maybe a backup quarterback in here.
Well, I see Caden Sheehan sort of warming up over here, the sophomore.
Get him some snaps. Give Mahoney some
Yeah.
bit of a breather, although, he doesn't like to come off the field. But
Right, but you don't
I
want
don't
to see
need
him.
an injury before you're
Right.
going into the playoffs
Absolutely.
schedule.
Yeah, you're right about that, Jim. All right, so we've had some of the younger kids in the game, but still Bartuga calling signals for the defense. Oh, good pressure there by number 56, Tinlin, who forced that errant throw.
He was
by
being double teamed, too, I think.
Yeah, boy, that was like a bull rush. He was right in on the quarterback. And going to bring up a 4th down for Hopkinton.
The skating club has some events coming up, I think, in December.
Yeah,
They have their big extravaganza.
that's quite a place. Yeah, but you're a skater, right?
I've worked some details in there.
Yeah.
And,
Were you a hockey player or were you a skater, a figure skater?
No, I was not a figure skater.
Oh, all right. Somebody had told me you were a figure skater. No. All right, there's the kick. Lockey back, and he's going to make another fair catch. And he reels it in. He's got very sure hands right at the 35-yard line.
I got a late start in skating. 12 years old, Bobby Laurie taught me how to skate. As truth be told, we couldn't afford skates back in the day.
All right, let's see what. I'm going to let that go. You.
I couldn't afford it.
No, and it's a shame.
Took me down the Norwood Canals, which is now the Norwood Country Club.
Right. All right, Caden Sheehan. All right, the sophomore is in, number 16, and he'll run the offense. He's got Bartuka and Dwyer in the backfield with him.
Assume they'll be a little conservative here and run the ball, but
I would think so. They're going to hand. He hands to Dwyer, who again they cannot bring him down.
That's a host of tacklers.
That is there.
That's what they need.
Kept breaking tackles, but
It looks like they've got some of their second team in there also.
Yeah. Well, no, it has many of their first team line. Yeah, the starters in the line and stuff. But Caden gets to play with many of the first stringers. So that's let's see what they can do with him at the quarterback position. And with a different quarterback, he'll come over to the sideline and get the play from Coach Wyman. Now it picked up a yard there, so it's second and nine to go here for a first down. Again, the handoff to Dwyer. He'll push out to the 40-yard line, put his head down, and he's going to bring up a 3rd and 5 for the Mustangs.
Still a lot of time left in this game.
There is.
8 minutes.
8 minutes, so I think Noah would like to get a nice long drive here and kill some clock. And
it's one of the earliest we've seen, the second tier team come in.
Yeah.
In recent memory.
All right.
We have been on the other side of this before.
We have, yeah. We have for a few years there, but Sheehan is going to hand to Dwyer, who's got a first down, and he gets knocked out of bounds.
Little stutter step and stayed in bounds.
Yeah. So he'll pick up a first down right around midfield. Looks like he'll spot it. The officials have spotted it at the 49-yard line. You can see Dwyer here. He takes a big hit, but he's not afraid. He puts his head down, and he's not afraid to
looking for
look
good
for
things
contact.
From baseball, too, for him, right?
Yeah, he's a center fielder. He did a little pitching, I heard, this summer. A lefty. Obviously he's got some speed. All right, so the Mustangs look to add first downs here with a 34-0 lead. All right, Sheehan's going to roll to the right, and he's got he throws a pass that he's didn't seem to know which one of the guys he wanted to throw to. He had a man a little deeper, and he had a man in the flat, and he overthrew that man, and diving interception there by the D-back for Holliston. You can see this play.
Let's see who's their quarterback's going to be Hopkinton, if they're going to stay with number 7, or they are.
Yeah. They're going to take over on their own 35-yard line after that interception. And, 64 for Nord, right in the middle of that line there. Still T.J. Wyman, one of the co-captains. All right, Rod, he's going to, he throws it. Is that ball
go
backwards?
Retrieve it.
Huh?
44 should go,
just to make sure.
It looked like it was backwards.
Yeah. But ruled an incomplete pass there. All right, bring up a second down here. So we had a visit from Scott Murphy. Now, usually his buddy, Johnny McGowan's with him, but McGowan, of course, was over last week at Foxborough.
Martinelli went in the Hall of Fame.
And he also got his 300th win. Right. So there's a handoff to number 4, sweeping to the right. He's got a nice gain. Not quite a first down.
That's what it was, 300th win.
300th win.
In the Hall of Fame.
No, the next day they had their first ever Hall of Fame.
Oh.
Foxborough started a Hall of Fame, and their first class went in on Saturday. Tommy Nalen, Bain, Sarah Bain. There was a number of people that I didn't know, but obviously Martinelli. And a little trivia question, of course. His first captain over at Foxborough was John McGowan.
Really?
Yep. Yeah. So, and I remember, as you do, I don't know if you remember, I remember Jack Martinelli as a student teacher in 1969 when he started his coaching career.
He was a regular teacher for me.
Yeah.
And
Right.
track coach.
Yeah. Oh, there's Dearborn, picks it off. Is he going to be able to go?
Just the quarterback in his
Nope.
way, and the quarterback pushes him
Quarterback
out.
got him right around the 10-yard line.
Yeah.
Boy, Dearborn has read
There's
these
a flag
plays.
down there. I don't know if he got him for.
Huh?
Is that a flag on the sideline?
No, I don't know. I don't. Yeah, maybe, but
Might have fell out of their pocket.
could be.
He's coming to get it.
Yeah. All right, so Dearborn makes another interception. He's read these plays by the quarterback terrifically
Like I said
tonight.
before, he kind of telegraphs the throw with his eyes.
Right. Yeah. All right. So Caden Sheehan comes out again. He's got Bartuga to his right and Dwyer behind him in the pistol. He's going to turn, give it to Dwyer. Dwyer gets stood up after a very short gain there. Hopkinton.
At this point, I think about removing Dwyer. I mean, he's done enough for the game here.
Yeah, I wonder who their backup running back is. Keneally, I know, did a little. He's out.
I think Cadet might be a running back.
Yeah, he could be. You could bring him in. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who the
He's listed as a running back on the roster,
is he.
I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe Lockey. Does he have some? To see who they have for a younger backup. But you're right. No need to get because Dwyer, he doesn't look to run away from contact. He's liable to look for contact. You don't want to see him get hurt. Sheehan comes out 2nd and 8 here. He's going to hand to Bartuga, who has a nice run, and it looks like he's going to get in.
Yeah. Matuka storms
He
in
does.
the end zone.
Lowered his shoulder, and then from the fullback position, Drew Bartuga scores a touchdown here. Sort of glad to see that. He does a lot of the tough work, dirty work, right, with his blocking. He had a nice run there. Right, once he broke that left side, of course, he didn't try to run around the guy. He put his shoulder down, ran right into the. Jimmy, you're absolutely right. We got a right-handed kicker, right-footed kicker here.
Yeah, it's Oliveira who does
Oliveira.
the kickoffs.
Right. Oh, we got a time. What do we got?
Full
Legal
start.
procedure. We may have to go back 5 yards. Yeah. Caden Sheehan, who is the holder.
So this will boost Norwood's ranking, I got a feeling, overhauls.
Right. Number 85 there, Dan Reen is snapping here. A little high, but Caden Sheehan brings it down, and the kick is good. So Norwood has taken a commanding 40-0 lead here with 4:59 to go here in the third quarter.
Just noticed the pep band left, so they left at halftime.
They did.
People can hear us now. They're turning off in droves.
Steve Conant, he looked pretty good today. I noticed he had some nice gear on, too, the Mustang gear from the band.
He's been a fixture there since
Since
Alberta left, or
seems it. I would think so, yeah.
he took over for Alberta, I think.
Yeah. All right, so number 23 there, the freshman, Carlson Oliveira, will kick off, yeah. And they're back now inside their own 10-yard line. He's been kicking it pretty deep to the Hopkinton deep man. He's got that kick there. He drives them back down in almost to the 5-yard line. All right, Jimmy, where's 54? I think they ran away from him this time. Good, decent return, though, back out to the 30-yard line. And Howard will make some more changes. I see number 59, Vinny Lopez in there on the D line. Number 99, Zach Yosef Remember his brother last year? He had a nice, year there. His older brother in the D line there. Looks like somebody else calling the signals here. Tuka out here.
Next break in there.
All right. And there's a fumble. And there's Joseph. I think he might have jumped on that ball. He did. The aforementioned Zach Joseph, who
99.
right there. Yeah.
Low center of gravity.
Yeah. Pretty happy with that fumble recovery. And see that. He not only recovered it, he caused the fumble too. Nice play there by the junior.
Yeah, with this break, let's talk about NCM Sports Talk. Second episode of NCM Sports Talk is now airing on the NCM Community Channel. It's available on demand on norwoodcommunitymedia.org. Learn how Noah Bodette and Brian Mattei prepared for their upcoming collegiate seasons and how head coach Allison Doliner felt about reaching 100 career wins. And get to know two motivation Norwood High School TV students. I think it means to say motivated.
Right. All right. There's a flag, unfortunately. A nice gain there. Is that Lockie in the game? No. I'm sorry. Number 28, I believe. Maddie Banks. Yeah, Maddie Banks in
Good to get some
tailback.
See some other players performing today.
And what do we have? I thought I saw a flag, and we did. And they're going to mark off from the 22-yard line, a 10-yard penalty. It looks like about to the 33-yard line, actually.
I think at third quarter you might see the running time start.
You do in the fourth quarter, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I mean after
at
the
end of the
third.
third, right.
Probably see the clock run. I would think. The coaches
number
agree.
87, Joey Manning, in there at the tight end next to T.J. Wyman.
I think the coaches have to agree to that.
Yeah, I think they would. All right, Banks. He's got a nice hole over the right behind those two, Wyman and Joey Manning, and he picks up a nice gain of looks like about 14 yards on that carry to bring up a 2nd and 6 there. You can see Banks there. He finds a seam there and follows that big number 64, T.J. Wyman, for a nice gain.
Kevin Roach in there again for Norwood.
Yeah.
Sophomore.
44. Yeah, he's sort of taken Batuka's position there, huh? Yeah. All right. There's a handoff to Banks again. He makes a nice cut up the middle. Drives close to a first down, not quite. All right, number 10 we see in there is Ralph Da Silva. He is a wide receiver. Tonight he has also played some quarterback for Norwood, I know, in the past as an emergency quarterback. But it looks like Sheehan, the younger backup quarterback, is getting his time tonight. I know that will make the guy holding the sticks over there happy, Mike Sheehan, his father. Right, 3rd and 3. Sheehan's missed
the handoff.
I don't know if he missed it or not.
Design
so?
run.
Design, maybe, and picked up about a yard or two. So I imagine Norwood with 2 yards to go, 4th and 2. We'll go for it here. I think part of the problem is Norwood would put more guys in, but they've got some of the guys like Wyman and folks like that because they don't necessarily. I think Russo's right beside him, the starting right guard, and Sue and Kelly on to the left of him. I don't know if they have other folks to sub in on the offensive line. There's Banks, and he's going to pick up a first down, it looks like. And he will. We're about a minute and a half here before the end of the third quarter. And Norwood leading 41-0 here.
Got a good job on the replays tonight. Almost every play we've gotten a replay.
Who's on the replay? Kiki? I think usually Kiki's on the replay. Kiki Thatcher does a great job.
I'm sure we'll be throwing up the graphics soon about who's on the crew tonight.
I hope so. Done a nice job, and this is a nice game to do, obviously, when you've got a 41-0 lead here. All right, Kelly out over the ball again. I think the only substitution is Brandon Ramirez. The senior's in at left tackle here for Norwood. All right, Banks behind Caden Sheehan. There's an inside handoff over the left side.
The biggest margins I recall. Norwood winning by leading.
You know, it's funny. They obviously scored a bunch of points with Matea and who's the other kid? The other half. They had the two halfbacks that gained over 1,000 yards each. So they scored some points that year. But I think you're right, Jimmy. This is especially here we are in the third quarter, and for the greater majority of the time, we've had some backups in and able to play here. Now it looks like they're going to run this clock down to the end of the third quarter. And we'll take one more quick break here, and we'll remind everyone that the score is the Mustangs 41 and Hopkinton nothing. We'll be back for the fourth quarter in just a minute. All right, back for the fourth quarter, and Norwood knocking on the door again there. Looks like we got another quarterback in the game here for Norwood.
Oh.
What a play that was.
I don't know if that was a design.
I don't think so.
I think it was a fumble to the quarterback.
Donald Bryant is in the game.
The clock was running already at the start of the fourth quarter,
right.
So we'll have running time, yeah.
Quick, but you can see that ball goes up in the air, and Mr. Bryant, the third quarterback Norwood has used, almost took it in. He got it down to the 1 yard line here for Norwood.
Donald Bryant's a senior.
Right.
Seen much of him this year.
Right, he gets his chance. He's got Banks behind him. All right, there's a snap, and he's going to run to the right, see if he can get outside. I think he does, and he does. Donald Bryant, a senior quarterback here, scores a running touchdown. That's good. That was my guess. Yeah, it is. Because my guess is he runs against that first, a lot against that first string defense.
He's probably at every practice, and it's good to see.
Yeah, you can see they're pretty happy that he scored a touchdown, or the other players and coaches. So Norwood will extend the lead to 47 with Oliveira in for the extra point. Oh, there's a snap that unfortunately Caden Sheehan couldn't grab. It was much too high, so we do not add the extra point, but the score is 47-0 Mustangs. I'll tell you, this may be as difficult for Manny as any game because you want to be respectful of the other team. I think he's got that type of reputation in the league. The other coaches like him, and you don't want to seem like you're in any way rubbing it in. That will be mitigated a little bit because of the fact that the clock is running, even though we are at a time between plays and a timeout. But everybody gets in the game tonight, I believe, Jimmy, right?
As it should be.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's how you build your program, too, by giving the younger kids a chance in games like this. And like you said, we haven't had too many of them like this. Oh, Oliver, geez, he hits the ball nice. He's down right to the 10-yard line there. Norwood covers it pretty good. Number 75 looks like he's in on that tackle. Unfortunately, we don't have his name.
So Thanksgiving's going to be senior day, I believe, for the seniors.
You would think so, right?
And the flowers and all that.
Yeah.
We'll be here.
Yeah.
Before Thanksgiving Day, though, Saturday before, we have bowling for Buffalo at the Norwood Sports Center to bowl, benefit the Ed Hickey Scholarship. I almost said Memorial Scholarship, but he's still alive sitting next to me.
Not yet.
So Ed does a lot of work. And, if you can support bowling for Buffalo, get in touch with Eddie or his sons.
Oh, there's another fumble. Number 75 is on it. Unfortunately, we can't tell you. We don't have his name on our roster here. My assumption is he's probably could be a freshman, actually. Good sized kid.
Not on the old roster either.
No, and he made a nice recovery of that. See, there was a couple of kids in the game there that were playing. No, nothing. All right, so Norwood will send out, see who quarterbacks this series of downs. I wonder if it'll be number 1 again. He let him in for a touchdown last time. See, number 59, Vinny Lopez is going to enter the game. And Zach Yosef on offense. Had some good
take all the time between plays that they can.
Yeah, exactly.
Some simple dive plays.
Right. Donald Bryant is going to be the quarterback here in Norwood. Number 62, I believe, is your center, Patrick O'Brien. Right, he's snapping the ball in the shotgun formation to Bryan. He's going to hand and give it to Banks. Banks makes a nice cut. He's a junior playing behind Dwyer, who's also a junior. So this is a nice chance for him to get some playing time. Yeah, I'd want to let everybody know that it's wide open this year, that bowling tournament, because most have probably heard that Bill Marchand had his rotator cuff operated on, and usually probably the finest bowler that
the senior
participates.
The senior division, Mike Cawley,
right?
He had a heart transplant. They're having a benefit for him on November 10th at the Norwood Elks, 5 p.m. start.
Yeah.
Get
there early.
Tickets at the door.
Yeah.
There'll be some raffles there and silent auction.
Yeah, Cawley was a coach under Peter Wall for a while. Yeah, well known around the town, the whole family.
For the rec department.
Yeah, for years. I saw pictures of him. He looks good. All right, they're gonna fake, and Bryant has a nice
right
run.
Right up the middle, and no one's
Is he gonna
touching
go?
him.
I don't
Close
know.
to it.
Yeah, close, but I think they're gonna mark him at about the 1 yard line. Boy, Bryant looks good here.
Yeah, Mike Cawley, first to shake Carlton Fisk's hand.
Exactly.
1975.
Yeah.
Had the Norwood Rec Department jacket on.
Yeah.
All right. Still see it. I think he
right.
still wears it.
I think he does too. All right, Joe Serratori in. At end for Norwood there. Replacing number 85, Danny Green.
Is he the baseball player too? Salvatore?
I don't know.
Or is that named Jack? I forget.
All right. Liam Mannering split far to the right there. He's in as a wide receiver, number 10, left. Silva to the left. Quarterback calling signals, and he's going to hand and give it to Banks, and he's stopped by the middle of that line. Like I said, Jimmy, right up the middle there. I'm not trying to do anything fancy here.
Time's dwindling down, so
Yeah. Clock running at 4:50.
I mean, they're not trying to run it up, but if they're really not attempting to tackle you either.
Right. All right, second down for the Mustangs. And goal to goal, and it looks like they're about the 2 or 3 yard line here.
It's an exclamation point on Norwood's, what we could call the regular season.
Yeah.
It puts them at 6-2.
Yeah. All right. Brian calls signals. It's a high snap. He's going to give it to Banks. Banks going to be dragged down at about the 5 yard line. So bring up a third down.
I don't think the Tri-Valley League will be decided, though, until Thanksgiving because there's in Holliston.
Holliston and Westwood, right.
Right.
Yeah.
And then plays Ashland.
Is that who they?
Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't watched too much of the Dedham to see too much.
How
It'll be
doing.
interesting. I don't know how they'll be doing. How they'll fare.
It's always a competitive game.
Yeah. All right. Thomas Lynch in as the blocking back here for Banks. It's third down here. There's a snap, and
Keep up.
Brian is going to keep it, and I think he's going to probably get in, and he is. He is. They faked into the line, the Banks, and Bryant ran that option, read option. What do they call it? An RPO, and he took it in around the right side. And, I don't remember ever since we've been doing games.
No, 50 points.
50 points.
I've never seen that.
Now it has now taken a 53-0 lead over Hopkinton.
I've seen close to it in 2000. 2000 with that Super Bowl team.
Yeah. There's a kick.
They had
Drives
some
that
big
ball.
margins of victory that year in
Yeah.
regular season.
Yep. Yeah, there was games that Fincher and Reen and Allard didn't even see the field in the second half because they had. But that also, I think, and it's something that if you coach Lopes down there, it's something that isn't the worst thing because it gives all these younger kids an idea of what it's like to play on a Friday night here under the lights. And next year and the year after, some of them will need that experience to.
Howard's playing,
play.
maybe three freshmen on this
Yeah, I think so.
varsity squad.
Yeah.
Several sophomores are making impact
Yeah.
on the team.
Oh, definitely, Yeah, Lockie is a starter both ways, actually. Excuse me. All right, he's going to nub this ball, and it's going to be recovered right at the 35-yard line.
Might actually do it by the time they change possession. It's
Right.
1:30 and counting.
Yeah.
It's got to be very deflating for Hopkinton,
Hopkinton.
ranked 19th. It kind of
Right.
ruins their playoff chances. They'll play 3 more games, but they're kind of meaningless. I mean, we've been there before.
Right.
They're kind of anticlimactic games if you're not in the actual playoffs.
Yeah. Always going to be playing for something next week and hopefully the week
I
after.
assume it's going to be in Norwood, too.
I would think so. I mean, the idea that you have to win
They're
a
not
game
gonna go down.
Right, by 14 points.
So at worst, they're going to be the 4th-ranked team. And
All right. Jurgen Shupapi is in, number 67, a sophomore for Norwood. Oh, Hopkinton calls a timeout. I guess is that the only time the clock stops
probably.
on a timeout? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
the losing team is called it. So.
Yeah. I don't think there's the people in the black and white stripes are particularly disappointed when the clock runs like this. It's
A
difficult.
lot of the fans have made it to the exits
I would think
already.
so. Yeah. So. All right. perhaps the last play of the game here. Let's see. They're going to run a quarterback keeper, number 16, for struggles and picks up almost a first down. Nice play. T.J. Montka, number 70, in on that play.
Looks like they're hurry up offense. Looks like they're trying to get another play in.
They are going to on the play, all right, with a half a minute to go. Hey, if these kids, younger kids, gives them an opportunity. They want to run a play, not sit in the huddle. All right, a handoff, the sweep to the left by number 40, the halfback, and he
saved the shutout right there because
right,
he had some running room.
He did. All right.
That's
Clock runs. That should do it, although they're hustling up to the line with 4, 3. Right? And they did. They get it off, and now they're going to try to throw a pass. No, he's going to run, but he's going to be brought down. Roach is there. And number 4 for Norwood, Griffin Kelly. So that is the end of the ball game. About as easy a win as we've had in any of the games we've done.
It's the quickest exit I've ever seen by a scorekeeper.
The scorekeeper is gone.
Off the scoreboard.
Right.
As soon as that click 0, gone.
Gone.
That's like Jerry Remy used to do after the Red Sox game.
Yeah. Well,
not much bad you can say about this game.
What can we say? I mean,
I could say thank you to the staff.
Right.
We got Isla here with us, and
all right. Yeah, we got may have a interview coming up here after a 54 to nothing win.
Manny will be pleased about this effort today, isn't it? Like I said,
you know, I don't know.
One mistake that we counted the whole game, the one interception by Mahoney.
Yeah, exactly.
And,
they couldn't have played much
better.
They
gave him a good rest. I mean, he sat out of most of the second half.
Yeah, that was about as impressive. And I said, like I said when I talked to Manny, you know, tough game last week. They were sort of dominated in the second half, particularly, and sort of shows what the staff is all about and what he's about as the head coach. That a team should bounce back like this. And
Hopkinton, this has got to be one of their worst feats ever. I mean, they're a perennial contender for the title.
Well, I think they're in Division 3, right?
Yeah, they're in a different division.
I think they're are they the biggest school, I think, in the Tri-Valley League?
Close to it.
Yeah. I think that they have over 1,000 kids as compared to Norwood.
Yeah, they were 19th in Norwood. They were 19th in Division 3.
Right. Yeah, you know, it's the good thing is, the bad thing is, if there was a negative, Keneally getting hurt. They can use him. He's in a big game next week. I hope it's just that they got to pop his shoulder back. But he's a tough kid, about as tough as any kid on the team, and it was, you could tell it was painful for him. So, other than that, I don't know that anybody necessarily get hurt, and hopefully. Number 20 for Norwood, the senior there, Max O'Brien, could be back. I look like he had a bit of a cast on his wrist and stuff, so perhaps he can suit up for next week. But
quick talk by Manny. I think he's coming over. You'll be talking to him.
A lot of happy Mustangs there, and a lot of kids, as you can see, the younger kids here that, you know, help with the equipment and stuff like that. A rite of passage of the sophomores and stuff like that. Unusual for them, they got in the games today. That's the good part for them. It's not just that they sat and cheered on their teammates.
If we were a little taller, they'd be able to see our faces. So.
Who's that?
The viewers.
Oh, yeah.
But lucky for them, we're obstructed.
Exactly. I can't grow any. No. You know, we're both short. Nothing we can do.
I think going for us, we both have full heads of hair still at our elder age.
Most people would say that's the only thing that we got going for us. I would suspect. Yeah. All right. Looks like we may have an opportunity to talk to Coach Lopes. Yeah. this is an easy one. Certainly, it looks like they got a handheld camera. Ronnie Marshall C is down there. We haven't got a thing, but hopefully we can talk to Bowie and tell him to
we'll be able to hear him.
put the people up there. Well, you bounced back a little, Manny, huh?
Yeah, we did. We bounced back nicely.
The
Kids played great. Defense came through hard. That's a good offense. The defense put up a shutout against.
Yeah. We were talking when you and I talked last week. This is a challenging week for you.
Yeah.
In your staff because, you had a tough game last week, tough second half, and it shows that you had them prepared.
Yep.
I mean, obviously you were winning 14-0 3 minutes into the game, but, the kids came, they played hard. I don't think that's ever been an issue with you. They've always given the effort and they play hard.
Yeah, they do. They play hard. I mean, that's our thing. We play fast. We play physical. These kids came out flying tonight, and it was nice to get a win here.
Oh, yeah. And like Jimmy and I said, I mean, this is one of the more difficult games for us because all the substitutions, but that's how, that's how Tom Lamb built that. I mean, you play games like this, you get the kids in the game.
We want to get as many in as we could. We're trying to sit there at the end. I don't like putting in that last one. I don't like putting 54 on the board. That's not really me, but it's the game, right? We can't not play the game. So.
Right, in your quarterback there, number one.
Yep.
Mr. Bryant, is it?
Yeah, Donald Bryant.
Hey,
he's a transfer in from CM. This is his first year with us, a senior. Good kid. He does everything for us all week. So you could see our kids were super fired up for him.
You could see, and that and he deserves the opportunity to play, not just take a knee. That's not right either.
No, absolutely not.
What do you think going forward?
We'll see where the cards land. I mean, it's 7 going down tonight doesn't help us. It's Ryan came back this week from an injury, and we'll call him. He went to the hospital to get his shoulder checked out. I don't foresee him coming back anytime soon, so we're going to have to figure it out. We'll lick our wounds from this. This was a pretty physical game. Some of our guys, Jack Dwyer's a little beat up, but it's one of those things. A couple years ago when we made the playoffs, we were waiting to see if we got in. Now we know where we're kind of at, 4 or 5 probably. I don't see us jumping higher than that. I don't see us going much lower. So we'll have at least one home playoff game, which is exciting to get it here and have the fans riled up. So we'll see. It comes out either Sunday or Monday. We'll see what happens. And you're looking at, the Division 4 has a lot of good teams. So whoever we play is going to be a game, and we'll be excited for it.
Yeah. Well, good luck. Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
We don't see too many 54 points up there, Jimmy and I were saying.
It's the biggest margin I can recall ever for me.
Right.
Yeah, and it's, the good thing is I'm telling the older guys, stay engaged for these younger guys, but I didn't even have to. You saw it on the sideline. Those guys do a lot, and unfortunately for us, the numbers in the sophomore class are down, so we don't have a JV team. We just play a freshman schedule,
Right.
So it's great to get some of those guys in because they bust their butts all season long, and they haven't been able to play in a game that much. So
Absolutely.
it's good. It worked out.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, enjoy it.
Thank you.
Celebrate a little.
See you next week.
All right.
All right.
All right. Thanks, Manny.
And we'd like to thank our crew before we cut out for the day.
Right. Where is it?
I don't know. Oh, there it is. Got Boudreau as the director today. Ronnie Marshall sees on graphics. Kiki Thaxter on replay. Isla Wilson's the floor director. She's in here with us. And Tim Rose on the field camera. Owen Desjardins is on the camera up top, I believe, and Sam Gurney also.
Yeah.
They were up on the roof, I think.
Another great performance by them. I tell people that we do these games, they can't believe every play,
Every
a
play is
replay,
replayed, yeah.
Everything goes. It's just perfect, and poor Isla Wilson has to be up here with us. She drew the short straw again, but so we'll say
definitely be seeing the folks next week, I think.
Yeah.
Well,
So
like
we
you
hope
said,
to
we're
be
going to have
back.
a home game.
Yeah. So one more time, 54-0. Don't say that too often, but congratulations to the Mustangs, and we're going to join you again. Join us again, hopefully 7 o'clock next. Hopefully next Friday night. All right.